What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and I'm here today to preview We Happy Few. So We Happy Few comes out on August 10th on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So this is a game that's been in the making for a very, very long time. This game has been in development and has come out in multiple stages of its gaming lifetime for the last couple years. And so a lot of people have already gotten a good chance to actually play this game and experience it. But the full game, the full retail game, the full experience of this game comes out on August 10th. And this is a game that always interested me from the very first time this game was announced and shown. The idea of this game, this dystopian future, and the idea of this game, and just how it looks, especially in trailers, really, really looks awesome. It's a game about basically this lifestyle of the world that everybody's on this drug, and when you're on this drug, you see the world is just perfect. Everything's very, very joyful. But if you're not on this drug, you see pretty much what us as gamers can see from the trailers, can see from the protagonist's point of view. That's how the world really is. It's not a very good world, and you need to break out of this, and that's pretty much the overall plot of the game. You play as 3 different characters, and so far we've only gotten a few of them. There's 3 in all, but as of right now, the one that most people have played or have gotten the chance to play has only included 1. So like I said, the full version is coming out now. This game is interesting, and this game does scream another game, and I didn't even know that the developer had made this game. It screams the game Contrast, which was a PS4 launch game, and I remember playing that game. It was free when you bought the PS4, along with Resogun, and it was super interesting. It wasn't really a good game at all. It didn't really function well. Nothing really was that great about it, but the overall tone and how the game looks like We Happy Few, and so that is kind of what this game has always reminded me of, and I just looked it up and found out that these guys were the ones who made it. I think what's very important with this game is, does everything actually come together? Are people really ready to play this game? Because it's been in development for so long, and so many versions of the game have come out. It's like, all right, well, are people going to actually play this full version? August 10th, being in August, is an interesting time for a game to come out. August is pretty much when gaming starts to pick up again, especially late August and going into the fall season, which is going to be a pretty epic fall season. So I don't know how much this game is going to do traction-wise, but the game is interesting. I mean, in terms of what the game is actually about, it is this first-person kind of stealth, a little bit action, a little bit kind of discovery. It's interesting. I mean, it reminds me of a lot of different kind of stealth games, but also reminds me, in a way, even of a game kind of like BioShock. I don't know why it kind of screams BioShock Infinite to me, but it's got all these different kinds of molds to it that I think would be a somewhat interesting game. So we'll have to see how the game actually functions in all. To be honest, this isn't really a game that I think I would ever play. I mean, watching it, it looks a little boring, to be completely honest. I feel like the idea, the premise, the plot of this game is super, super interesting. Definitely a very interesting idea. These guys thought of something very, very cool. So the premise is nice, but in terms of the actual gameplay and how everything works, it looks interesting. Like, the game visually looks kind of good, but it doesn't look amazing, but it also doesn't look bad. It just seems like a kind of middle-of-the-road game that I don't know if I necessarily need. I mean, it comes out around the time of The Walking Dead's final season come out. There's games going to start coming out, and I don't know how well this game would do. And then when we get into the fall, we get the big games, Spider-Man and Tomb Raider and all Fallout 76 and Battlefield and Assassin's Creed. AAA, huge, huge games that I think are not even the same playing field as We Happy Few. So it'll be interesting to see how We Happy Few can measure with them when this game actually comes out. And it gets quite the head start, coming out so early in August. But this is a game that I've always been interested in. The trailers always look really nice. I really like the direction. I just have to see it. I want to see how reviews are for the final game. I'd like to see somebody play through the game. So it's a game I'm going to be keeping track of, but not necessarily a game I would buy. So let me know in the comments below, guys, what do you think of We Happy Few? Have you been following along with it? Are you interested in the game? Are you going to get the game when it comes out? Let me know. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Podcast Now, for more previews like this. We do previews like this on games, movies, and TV shows every single week. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.